This channel is using different perspective of view to see Joel's message. We are going to use emotional vibration from law of attraction rule. How can we apply the simple rule for the Bible's teach? Do you have the expectation of living out of your best self? Improve yourself 1,000 times more through the Bible verse, through your emotional. Let me show you how emotional vibration can help you out. Welcome back to PK Junty's channel. I'm the pastor kid, grew up in the church, and now I'm the life coach from the University Academy. This channel is dedicated share a different perspective view of Joel's message by using emotional vibrations from law of attraction. Today Joel's message is 1,000 times more. Deuteronomy 1:11. When the Lord God your fathers make you 1,000 times more than you are. By reading this Bible verse, what do you feel? 1,000 times more than you are. This is an exciting moment. By reading the Bible verse 1,000 times more than you are, can you feel how great your Father is? He is expecting you to become 1,000 times more than you are, as in the Bible's teach. Today, Joel's message share 1,000 times more with a couple points. I want to point out 3 things that can really apply with your emotion and apply Bible's teach in the easy way by using your emotion, your feeling to align with God's promise. Number 1, God's promise of 1,000 times more. It's very easy to forget God's promise with your daily grinding, your daily routine. When God promised 1,000 times more, you have no idea how are we going to fulfill Bible's promise, how are we going to get this promise. But by acknowledgement and by accepting, we are going to have the feeling 1,000 times more of the best of ourselves. How good it is. Just like you are owning a very good racing car. You know it's yours, but you haven't have the time to drive the car around. That is a feeling, it's what we are having today, right? I can feel what you feel, because by living out the best of yourself, you need the time to acknowledge. You need the time to spend with yourself, with you and God. Ask a question to yourself, ask a question to God. Ask the right question. By accepting acknowledgement, God have this promise in you. Your question will be, how can I spend the time well for the day? How can I take the key and spend time with my best racing car in the street, with my best family in the home, in the grocery, in the shopping center? Live the best of you 1,000 times more. It's a very easy concept. You need to acknowledgement. We need to acknowledge, we need to know. By doing this, your emotion, your feeling is going to raise up. With everyday routine, you're going to grinding every day's job, office, home and office. We always forget what is the most important in our life. But acknowledge God's promise is pulling us out from our daily routine and have the acceptance, have the better feeling of what we really want. Do you feel that? We really want a good family time, good health, good future, good finance income, and a good hobby that we can spend our energy moving forward with what we really want to do. So by acknowledge God's promise, by accepting what He already told, is a very important step. Number 2, overcome the doubt. In Joel's message, he said, we have to change our view, change our thinking from doubt to faith, to trust God. Sounds easy, but do you ever have a question? How can you adjust? How can you change? Faith is a very unrealistic word, because when I say I trust you, do you feel my trust? I trust God. the I feel the trust to the God is a very unrealistic word. Only when you raise up your emotion, you can feel what is faith really mean. Let me give you an example. When I go to grocery shopping, I see the pricing of the item I want to purchase. You are going to have the very direct thinking about, okay, I trust the store give this price. This is the real price I'm paying. But what is the reality? You have the doubt. Why this store's price is higher than the other store? Do I have to go to the other store to buy and drive another 10 miles? The faith will convert into the doubt in the moment when you walk into the store and see the price on the shelf. But how are you going to using this emotional to fulfill the best of yourself? Of course, accepting God's promise is number one. Acknowledge, accept what's going on to the reality of the price is the first thing. By accepting, you pull out your emotional out from the doubt. You are putting expectation, okay, every penny counts. The pricing I spend is a little higher than other store. That is okay. So I'm going to have faith to this store. They are going to give me a better return when I put this money into the store. This is the different faith that we are going to expect in a different level. Now we are going to know price is high. We are going to purchase the item. But our expectation is this store is going to have the better service than other store. This store is have the better selection compared to other store. Our faith is going to be raised up to the positive level. When you buy the stuff, you are not going to have doubt why the price is high. From this emotion level, we are going to pull out. We are going to have faith about this store, about the selection, about our choice. So this is just a simple example that we can overcome our doubt by changing our perspective of view from the price itself, from the first person view to the third party of view, which is we can see the whole pictures. So in your family, in your work, your focusing is on your work, your routine. Your daily routine, your daily grinding is always put your emotion level down because you are having a doubt. What is my purpose of work here? God gave me a promise, but I still have to work to keep up the routine, to pay the bill, to keep the family run, to keep everybody in the family happy. But when we pull out from the doubt, from first person of view to the third person of view, we realize God gave me this job. It's a wonderful tool. God gave me this money, this income is a wonderful tool. I can keep the happiness going in the family. I can supply my kids' needs. The kids back to school have a lot of money to spend. I have the power to provide that. You need to become how proud you are. This is going to be the proud feeling of yourself by putting the trust in the different area of your life. You're not going to focus on the work and the routine, grinding every day anymore, because you know God have the better promise. God have the better plan on your life. You want to bring the best, better of yourself for the future. So by adjusting your emotional level, you feel I have power to keep family happy. I have power to purchase the grocery item that I want without checking the price. This is a feeling of the confidence, of your emotional level of satisfaction. By keeping this level, your view is going to be much, much different. It will be much easier for you to overcome the doubt. Expecting, change the perspective of view, and keep third person of view to see the whole picture. Number 3, facing the challenge. It's very hard to change your perspective of view in a right away, but it's easy to change your emotion right away. As our God already gave us promise, as yourself, you change the perspective view to overcome your doubt. Now we need to take action, step into the faith. How can we do that? Close your eyes take a grocery item, put into your basket and purchase. Take your salary, deposit in your bank, and plan out. I have power to purchase the stuff for my family. I have power to purchase stuff for my kid. By doing the action, your feeling is going to be raised up. You are taking the action by doing it. Pay the bill on time. Buy the stuff your wife always wants. Buy the stuff your kids need it. Buy the stuff for your hobby that you always dream want to do. This is the action taking. By taking the action, little small step will be very, very important. You are going to have the very thankful, grateful heart coming down from your heart that make you feel like satisfaction, accomplishment, and expecting the benefit that you are going to get out from it. This is the little step you are going to live better than yourself day by day. Today you are going to do the small stuff, spend the small money. The better self when you grow up, you are going to spend a little more and invest on yourself, on your family. Take some classes that will give you a better source of your mind. Learn a new stuff, take the course, increase your ability so you can move forward with better self, better future that you have in your mind. By spending the small stuff, you are going to increase little by little and appreciate every single penny you spend. This is very important, especially the last one. Spend money on yourself. Invest on your mind. Learn something new. Buy something that you need to fulfill your destiny, to fulfill your hobby, to do the stuff you always dream, you always love. Taking the key and drive your racing car on the street. Enjoy the moment. Appreciation is a very important key. In conclusion, God's promise is in the Bible. We have to take it by accept, acknowledge God's promise is right here, and pull out our emotion level from the negative side by expecting change our thinking from the doubt to the faith. By doing this, we are going to have the third person of view to see the whole picture. How are we going to get benefit from the expectation we are putting in for every single action, every single purchase, every single time that we are spending? And the third, facing the challenge by appreciation every single success, every single step, every single penny you spend, every time you spend, you are taking a little step, little by little. You are going to move into the faith by step out your comfort zone, by spend a little money with a middle and with a bigger money on yourself, on your family, on your kids, on your hobby, on your favorite stuff. This is the faith that you are going to work out from your comfort zone. With little appreciation, this will rolling around with energy around your environment. Let me repeat the Bible verse, Deuteronomy 1:11. May the Lord God, your fathers, make you 1,000 times more than you are. That's a message I want to share today in the emotional vibration from law of attraction to Joel's message. If you learned something today, please share with your friend so your friend can learn how easy you can use your emotional and feeling to apply and align with God's promise. And remember, click thumb up, subscribe, and turn on your bell. This is PK John T. I'm going to see you in the next message. Bye.